Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maylene from Mrs. Calls Campers. If you're new here, I'm a teacher who moved from Tennessee to California. I'm currently looking for a teaching job, but I figured since we're all staying at home anyway, I thought I would do a day in the life with me, kind of show you guys what I've been up to, which isn't a whole lot to be honest, but I'm gonna try to be productive today, get some things done, and take you along with me. So first things up is working out. I'm in my workout room. I've changed into some workout clothes. I'll give you guys a quick overview if you didn't see my fitness journey video. It's linked right up here for you, but I'll kind of show you what the room looks like now. It does look a little bit different. So this is just where I keep all of my weights. I keep my pre-workout, which I'm about to drink right here, and I have a couple of extra flavors down there too. I do all of my workouts on my laptop, and I have these mirrors to check my form, and this yoga mat is actually from Tennessee. There's a place called Garage Bar and Bike, which if you've been with my channel, you know that I used to work out there all the time. And this little guy keeps me from dying. So I also have a calendar on my wall where I just write down the specific workouts that I do each day. So I'll show you for March. So this is what it looked like for March. I started Morning Meltdown 100 on the 23rd, and so I'm just gonna pick up where I left off. These are Beachbody workouts. I do have a whole video dedicated to a completely honest review of Beachbody. That's just what I'm doing right now. I paid for it for access for a year, so I'm probably gonna be doing that for a year. So today is workout, well, it's supposed to be workout 25, which is like a yoga thing, but I don't do yoga, so I'm gonna do workouts 26, which is cardio, and 27, which is lower body strength. But I'm gonna do the strength first and then the cardio workout. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some pre-workout going. I'm not gonna do too much because I do plan on drinking coffee a little bit later. The flavor I'm doing right now is Island Mango, and it's really good. I know I look a little bit sleepy right now. I haven't been getting like a ton of sleep lately, but I'm gonna get ready with you guys later, so this will look better. I don't drink pre-workout all the time, especially if it's a day that's gonna be more cardio heavy, but I'm doing it this morning. I think I've been liking morning workouts lately more than evening workouts. It's nice to just get it out of the way. And when I say morning, it's 11:35 right now, which is like the earliest I've been like active up in a while since I've been home. So what I usually do is I sit on the floor of my workout room, and for like 10-15 minutes I'll just drink my pre-workout and watch maybe somebody on YouTube and wait for this to kick in, and then I'll start my workouts. Hair is up and it is time to work out.
Hey guys, how's it going? 4, 3, 2, let's go. Easy jumping jacks.
This is workout number 1.
We're gonna get into a warm-up, some simple moves, we got some new moves for you.
And here is workout number 2. It was cardio, so it was shorter, but it kicked my butt. In case you couldn't tell, those workouts completely kicked my butt. I'm dripping sweat. I do not look cute at all. If you are curious, this top is from Fabletics. I'll have the link in my description if you want to try them. And these shorts are from Target. I'm gonna shower and stop looking so completely crazy, and then go downstairs and make my husband an iced caramel macchiato.
Oh baby, baby.
my quarantine outfit of the day. I'm going to show you how I make my caramel macchiatos. I'm using a Bialetti here. I actually tried this for the first time on my honeymoon in Italy, and then we bought one. This is how all the Italians make their espresso, and I really like it. So I'm filling it with espresso now, but just make espresso however you want to make it. She's ready. We're going to take her over to the stovetop where she's going to heat up and be happy and produce some really delicious espresso. She's a little feisty sometimes, that's okay. And here's how we do the actual drink. The first thing is vanilla syrup. I'm just gonna add enough of that to where you can taste it, but not too much. And then the next thing is milk. Milk makes up a majority of the drink, so this is how much I'm putting in. It's up to you how much milk you want to use. I guess it depends on the size. And then we're going to add in ice. And basically we want it to be almost to the top. We want to leave enough room for the best part, which is the espresso. So I'm going to carefully pour the espresso on top because this is a layered drink and we don't want it mixing together because that's not what a caramel macchiato is. And then the last part is caramel drizzle. So I just got my caramel from Walmart. I got basically all of this from Walmart. So you can just drizzle, 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 swirly, 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 swirl. And then, for good measure, add a little bit more, and that's it. That's your caramel macchiato. It's so easy, so simple. Don't worry too much about the proportions. Wow. Wow, she is so pretty. How's it taste? Hey! It's a layered drink. Is it good? So here's the drink that I made for me on this day. It's also a caramel macchiato, but I thought it might be helpful for you to see the proportions on a smaller cup. At least this is how I make it. It is a little bit different every time because I don't measure, but look how pretty it is. I just love watching this. Wow, perfection. I love it. Yeah, clearly I'm a fan of espresso and caramel. This part's really satisfying though. All the delicious caramel goes to the bottom, so when you drink it with a straw, you get that caramel taste. Okay, please let me know if you make this. I have my very full caramel macchiato, and John's gonna make me breakfast. That's the good stuff. What, you barely buttered it. Hey, Tesla. Tesla, no. Tesla? It's drizzling right now. You can't tell. Let's go inside. Watch this. Ready? Tesla, clean up. Gotcha. So John is being productive, doing the dishes and unloading the dishwasher, and I'm gonna do some laundry. So this is what our room looks like currently, and I was gonna fold this laundry, but I don't like folding laundry in like a dirty room, so I'm gonna clean this first. So I decided I need to go through and reorganize my makeup drawer, so I'm gonna do that. Now, this main drawer is what I use to get ready. The wheel is actually broken, and that's annoying. But over on the right, I keep powders, and I have a bronzer. And then in the very back, I keep backups. So I currently have like some blush. What is this? This isn't a backup. This is just a blush that I was using and then I stopped using it. I have a backup of my favorite highlighter, some Tarte Shape Tape that I stocked up on for the Ulta sale, and then some other concealers and things. So I'm gonna push that all the way to the back. And then I have this organizer with all my makeup. So I'm just gonna go through and make sure none of it is old. So this is all my trash. This needs to find a new home. This needs to be washed. And I think I actually, do I want to wash my makeup brushes today? That sounds like an adventure. I don't know. I should wash all of these, but I'm not sure if I want to right now. So, except for this laundry that I'm gonna fold, room is clean. I do want to vacuum, but Tesla hates the vacuum. So me and John cook dinner together pretty much every single night before he goes to work, but I wanted to show you this really cool trick with an onion. Actually, I don't know if it's a cool trick or if it's common knowledge, but you should leave the butts on, I don't know what they're called, the bottom part of the onion, the little fuzzy piece. We used to cut off both ends of the onion before we cut them up, but cooking tip we learned on Worst Cooks in America, it actually holds the onion together. So if you leave it on, it is so much easier to cut. So he did his sideways cuts and now he's going straight down. And then the next part is to go straight down the other way so you get your little diced pieces. But I just wanted to share this tip because I didn't know it until we watched that episode of Worst Cooks in America, but your onion is so much easier to cut like this. So yeah. So we just spent like 20 minutes cooking dinner and I knocked over the pan of bacon and onions. One for you. So we were making one of my favorite dinners, spinach bacon and tomato pasta with chicken. And everything was going great. Except you know how sometimes you're cooking and the handle of the pan is like sticking out and you accidentally bump it and you're like, oh, thank God it didn't fall. Yeah, it fell and bacon and grease and onions went everywhere because I bumped into it. And I almost cried, you guys. I was so looking forward to this dinner tonight. And it did not taste the same without bacon. It really did not. So John did just leave for work. He's working nights. His shifts are pretty short though, so I'll still be awake when he gets home tonight. I kind of wanted to put makeup on and get ready like for no reason, just because I wanted something to do. My kitchen is currently a mess, so I need to clean that. I also need to move over the laundry that I started like 2 hours ago. So I already explained that I typically am not wearing makeup on a day-to-day basis because there's really no reason for me to wear makeup, and I also just love the way my skin has been looking. But I did get this new palette from Lorac. I think that's how you say it. I don't really know. And I really want to try it out. So freaking pretty. And I know no one is gonna see me right now, but I also just did a super cute manicure. And no one's gonna see those either but me. So we're just gonna go for it, even though it's almost 6 o'clock at night and I'm gonna take it off in literally a few hours, but I thought it would be fun. We're gonna do it. I'm not gonna put on like a ton of foundation or anything though. So I think I'm just going to mix these two foundations. Normally I like to mix the Fit Me Matte and Poreless with the Maybelline, but I don't need my makeup to last a super long time right now. Oh, I never cleaned my makeup brushes. I naturally have really bad dark circles under my eyes, but I found that I'm caring less and less about them. I don't know. So I'm gonna take just a tiny bit of the Fit Me foundation. It looks like it's more than that on camera. And then I'm going to just scoop some of this. Actually, I'll mix it around. So I pulled you guys in closer. I'm going to go ahead and put some foundation on my skin. I'm gonna try not to put too much. I'm also just looking in the camera, not at a mirror. Guess I could get a mirror. Basically, I'm gonna try to just even out my skin so it doesn't look weird that I'm wearing eyeshadow without foundation. I feel like that's not a good look for me personally, especially with like the dark circles under my eyes. More power to you if you can wear eyeshadow without foundation and look really cute. I can't do that. I actually just went live on my Instagram yesterday or the day before yesterday and did just a get ready with me chit chat, and it was the first time I had put makeup on in forever and I was forgetting everything. I put on foundation and I was like, what is going on? What do I do next? I forgot my mascara for a little while. So we've got the tiniest bit of foundation on. This is what I look like right now. So I was able to look in the mirror in my bathroom and this foundation looks really good right now. The only thing with this Physicians Formula foundation is I feel like anytime I've ever worn it, it has not lasted on my skin at all, but it's pretty, so I still use it. I just got a new blush brush from e.l.f. and I'm gonna try not to grab a ton like I did the other day and just very lightly look in the mirror while I do it so I don't mess it up. I mentioned this in the video that I did on teacher makeup, but I used to be afraid of cream blushes. Now I love them. I'm just kind of topping that blush with this blush from Milani. I don't know why, I feel like I just always do this. I also don't really need to set my face, but I am just gonna do a very like light dusting of powder, like the lightest dusting of powder. And I think I'm actually gonna try this Wowder from Glossier. My sister sent this to me. She sent me this Wowder and then she also sent me the Boy Brow, which I tried and I liked it. I don't know if I understand like the hype behind all of this yet, but here's the powder. Also, I still need to put bronzer on. I just realized that. Actually, you know, I don't need to. Do I? Maybe a little bit. This one's kind of neat because you like push down to get the powder out. And I'm putting a little bit on top of my blush. One of my friends in high school taught me to actually put your blush on and then put your powder on so it looks more natural. And I have been doing that ever since. So now we will go ahead and do some bronzer. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer. I told my sister that she needed to try this and she got it and she was like, this does not work for me, because she got the Sun-Kissed shade, which I guess is more orange. But if you try this bronzer, make sure you just get the shade that says bronzer. So I usually just do my hairline. I feel like I already look like a different person. I miss putting makeup on so much and I didn't think I would miss it. And the thing is, I don't need to wear makeup at this point. Like, my skin looks amazing. I don't need makeup and it feels good to just be able to leave the house comfortably without putting makeup on. But I miss the process of it. It was something that I did every single day, and now that I don't do it anymore, I just miss it. I'm gonna go in with just the tiniest bit of concealer because, again, no one's gonna see me, so it really doesn't matter. I didn't powder like right here. I feel like normally I would do this before I powdered, but I kind of forgot about it. We're gonna try setting the under eyes with this. I think I would be interested to know how it is as an under eye setting powder, because maybe I could just use it for that. This is kind of expensive. My favorite is the Laura Mercier powder. It's everybody's favorite, but I also love the Maybelline Fit Me powder. We're gonna call that good. I think I'm gonna go in for brows. I'm gonna choose my CoverGirl Ultra Fine Brow Pencil in Honey Brown. Who am I kidding? I need a mirror for this. Who am I trying to fool? I know I'm not doing like a makeup tutorial, but with this, I just like to go in with light strokes. I don't feel like my brows necessarily need a whole lot of filling in, to be honest with you. And I don't really like the full, thick, heavy brow on me personally. I just like them to be a little less splotchy. Brows is actually one of the last things that I ever incorporated into my makeup routine. Because for the longest time, the trend was to paint on your brows. No one was doing them naturally, you know? I don't think that color is like 100% match for me, but that's okay. If I was going somewhere, I'd probably use the Gimme Brow or maybe even that Boy Brow to hold my brows in place, but we're not going anywhere, so this is what we're doing. I'm gonna use my tried and true e.l.f. highlighter. I just pinch my brush and get a ton on for this part, and we're gonna highlight right here. And I feel like can tell it's like more of a natural highlight. Actually, I just realized the other day, I was talking to my sister, I have not bought new makeup in years and years and years. Like, I've bought like different mascaras and things like that to try, but I haven't made any like big makeup purchases, and now I'm just gonna lightly put this all over my face. In forever, I feel like I found makeup that I loved when I was, you know, starting to get into makeup, and even in college maybe I changed it a little bit, but I found what I loved and I've just stuck with it. Like, I haven't changed almost anything about my makeup routine, and I feel like I don't really necessarily need to. There was a point where I was obsessed, absolutely obsessed with ColourPop and their lipsticks and their little eyeshadows, but now I'm just like, no one needs that many little single shadows, and no one needs 50 lip shades like I had. Okay, I didn't have 50, I probably had like 15. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I was to the point where I was so excessive with it, and now I'm like, I don't need anything new. I'm fine with what I have. Except, I feel like a hypocrite now. I've been watching more makeup videos recently. My favorite is Jessica Braun from Jam Beauty 89, or she used to be Jam Beauty 89. I love her, I'm obsessed with her. And of course I love Kathleen and Allie and so many other people, but Jessica is like my main girl. She actually used to be a teacher. And I've just been watching her videos nonstop. And the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale came up, and I purchased some makeup items, and you know what, I don't even feel bad, because like I said, I haven't purchased makeup in forever. So I got this. Wow. I'm gonna swatch it. So these are the colors. It's not helpful to you at all to see that. I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna go in with my favorite eyeshadow brush. It's the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer. It's a concealer brush, I had no idea. I'm gonna take this shade, the lightest shade, all over my eyes. Really, truly, I cannot wait to go back to teaching you guys. I check EdJoin, which is where jobs are posted in California, at least. I think it's a lot of other places too. I check EdJoin constantly, and there is nothing. And it's so crazy to think that I had my teaching job. I knew where I was going to be teaching while I was student teaching. And I am so grateful that it worked out for me that way. But it's really causing me a lot of stress right now, because I am so scared I'm not gonna get a job, especially with everything happening. And I don't know how to feel. It's just not a good time right now for the world. Next, I think the perfect transition shade is going to be this one right here. The other palette that I was really wanting, I saw Allie Glines do a review of on YouTube. She's a makeup YouTuber, you probably know her. Was the ColourPop Coconuts palette, something like that. It's just a palette full of like brown neutrals, and it's right up my alley. I'm not even looking at what I'm doing right now. And now it's time to pick a shade to deepen the crease, and Unspoken. And I'm just gonna put it on the outer parts. If you're stuck at home, please tell me you have found better things to do than I have, because I've done a whole lot of nothing. I am not finding that I'm super productive or anything. I'm not finding that I'm like making a ton of products or doing anything. I'm trying to adjust our lighting situation. I don't want it to be too bright, but I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. There's no in between, it's here or here. I'm gonna pause for a second, because I feel like my biggest problem with eyeshadow palettes is I always go for ones that look the same, and here, they look the same. They look the same, like they all look the same. And I always create the same exact look. Like, I need to figure out how I can make different eyeshadow looks, because I always do the same thing every single time. Like, I don't know how to be creative with my makeup, and I watch makeup videos all the time. I think maybe I'm just too comfortable. I just don't know how to do anything different than what I do. Does anybody else have this problem? My lower lash line. In my eye a little bit too. I never skip this step because it makes your eyes look so much bigger. Now I'm gonna use one of the fun sparkly shades. This kind of rosy color. Here we go. Now I'm gonna go for that one that I've had my eye on this whole time. One that I said I really was gonna like will go more towards the inner corner. I feel like this palette isn't as pigmented as I thought it was going to be. At least not in this lighting. I don't really know what it's gonna look like in natural light. I'm just gonna get the darkest shade with this brush and do a fake wing. I'm not a makeup reviewer, but wow, there's a lot of fallout for that shade. I'm gonna use this little bite-sized e.l.f. palette. This is new to me too, and I'm gonna take their darkest shade and try to do a little bit of lining with that. If you have this palette, let me know. Do you love it? Do you not love it? Why do I feel like when other people do their makeup, they look good the entire time, and I feel like I don't look good until I put on mascara? Also, I just want to show you guys while I have this out. This palette was $3, and oh my gosh, this shade, Cream and Sugar, e.l.f. bite-size palette. I think I've already put on more makeup than I wanted to. I'm gonna curl my lashes. I said this on my Instagram live the other day, but I feel like one of my talents is that I can do this without looking. Like, there's no mirror or anything. I'm gonna cover my, well then you can see. Okay, I'm not cheating. So I just look down and then I look up and I got them. And I feel like I'm so good at curling my lashes without looking. And the only reason that I tried to do this was because when I was younger, I watched America's Next Top Model, and they had a challenge where they had to do their makeup in the back of a car without looking. And so when I started curling my eyelashes, I was like, I wonder if I could do this without looking, and I can't. Okay, I feel like that looks better. I'm not gonna put on a ton of mascara. I'm just gonna do a little bit. This is the CoverGirl Supersizer Fibers. I can't even tell that there's fibers in it. I wouldn't consider it a fiber mascara because when I think of fiber mascara, I think of you being able to see all of the little fibers, and you can't. I kind of don't believe that there are fibers. Okay, we're gonna do lips. I really want to use this new one that I got on the Ulta sale. It's the Becca. Look, listen. Both of the sounds are so satisfying. All right. I don't overline my lips. If anything, I just kind of connect where my lip meets like my skin on my face skin to my lip skin. But I also don't want to make my lips look like too big, you know? I feel like this is also too deep of a shade. Like, I probably should just go get a nude. We're just gonna see what it looks like. So I look really pale. I feel like this lip is a lot. Personally, it's a really pretty color. Let me look in the mirror. Okay, so I'm gonna take this off. I think I'm gonna just roll like this. We're done. Oh wait, I'm gonna do a glimmer shot. That was awkward. So it's a little after 7 o'clock right now. I took like an hour to do my makeup, which is insane. But I definitely need to clean up the kitchen. But I also just kind of want to chill. So now that I look all fancy, I'm probably gonna watch one episode of something on Netflix and then try to be productive with the kitchen because it needs work right now. So I've got a banana, I've got peanut butter, I've got chocolate rice cakes, my favorite, and I'm just going to chill for a little while. Seriously, chocolate rice cake, peanut butter, so good. Thank you to whoever put me onto this. I eat it almost every day now. So some time has passed. So I guess I was watching New Girl for way too long because Netflix asked if I was still there, and I was. So I'm going to clean my kitchen, my dining room. I'm not gonna film myself cleaning it. I'm gonna save you that. I feel like this video is already long enough. So we're gonna do the snappy thing and we're gonna watch some YouTube. So everything is finally clean. Tesla's chilling. I even lit some candles. I finally moved everything that I had just been dropping on our dining room table. I feel like for us, we don't really have a place like when we come in to put things. So a lot of it ends up at this table, but I finally got that cleared off. And then our kitchen looks exactly the way it should. Everything is clean. I even wiped down all of our appliances. All the dishes are done. I'm washing our cup brush holders, so that's why those aren't there. And actually, need to turn my grow light on. Yeah, she looks good. I also emptied the water out of this vase because this eucalyptus is dried and it doesn't need it anymore, but I still wanted it because I don't know when I'm gonna get more because I can't go to Trader Joe's. So it's after 10 o'clock and during the hour I spent cleaning my house, I remembered I wanted to open this with you guys. So you can probably guess what's inside it considering I have my purse on the couch behind me. If you guys saw my what's my bag video that I posted, I am actually using a Teddy Blake bag. So that video was actually a collab with them and I told them I love the bag so much. If you ever want to do another collab, let me know in the future. This video isn't sponsored by them. If it is, I'll always tell you at the beginning of my vlogs, but I did want to unbox and show you guys what I got. Here's what you see. You guys, how fancy! Look at this fancy box. Are you kidding? Come on. I'm so excited to show you guys what I got. You're not gonna believe it. Actually, you probably will believe it. I'll take the paper off. Is that interesting? Do you see this polygon action happening when you open it? That's so fancy. Okay. Yeah, it's so fun. You guys, I can smell the leather already, and I remember the smell when I first got that bag, and it's taking me back. I'm so excited. I have goosebumps right now. I'm that excited. Who am I? So my other Teddy Blake bag did come with this dust bag, but when we moved from Mississippi to California, I lost it. I don't know what happened to it. So, stop. It's adorable. 3, 2, 1. It's a mini version of this one. I'm gonna show you a better side by side in a minute, but I don't know if you can see just how tiny and cute and adorable she is. This is the 9-inch version, that is the 12-inch version. And I'll show you side by side in a second. But look how adorable she is, you guys. I'm gonna flip you around. This is my original bag that I got. It's the 12-inch, and this is the mini version. And I just wanna show you, because I don't think it's really coming up on camera. She is like the size of my hand. She is adorable. I am obsessed. I have absolutely no regrets whatsoever. Look at them, you guys. Oh my goodness. So if you haven't seen my What's My Bag video, I am going to link it for you right up here in the I button or in the description box, just so you can see a better idea of what I keep in here on a daily basis, what I can fit in here. But a quick example, I can fit my laptop in this purse sideways, and I can fit her in like this too. But I was wanting a purse that was smaller for when I didn't want to take every single thing with me. So this is more like my essentials purse. I feel like if you're someone who has a purse, you have like a bigger purse and then you have a smaller purse that you can just grab and go and take with you, just on like really quick errands, things like that. Or if you're somewhere where you don't want to be carrying your carry everything kind of purse. So my 12-inch, my original, is my carry everything with me kind of purse. If I'm going to work somewhere, if I'm going to Starbucks, if I'm going shopping, I put my grocery bags in there. But if I just want to go somewhere and just have a small bag, this is absolutely perfect. And I want you guys to know this video isn't sponsored. I do have a link for you if you want to try them, but I had to share this with you guys because it brings me so much happiness. She's adorable. She also comes with a mini version of this little clutch. I keep like my wallet and things like that in here. But look, oh my gosh, it's perfect, you guys. She's so perfect. Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 11:24.
I am going to go ahead and wash off my makeup. I've been waiting to do that all day. Honestly, it's weird because I keep trying to touch my face because I keep forgetting that I'm wearing makeup. She's so funny because if she's ready for bed, she will literally just come in here by herself. Okay, I am going to remove my makeup and do a face mask and then finish up my skincare routine. First, my micellar water on a reusable cotton round. Next, face wash. I use this most of the time, but I've been trying out this by Pharmacy because my sister sent it to me, so I'm gonna use this today. Since I'm not wearing makeup most days, I'm not using my micellar water and a face wash, but since I wore makeup today, I used both. All right, now my skin is totally clean. This is the AHA 30%, BHA 2% peeling solution, 10-minute exfoliating facial, pH 3.6. I've actually tried nothing from The Ordinary before. This will be the first product I tried from them. I do have 1 or 2 more products on the way. So my skin is completely dry and I'm just gonna go for it. If you've tried this before, please tell me in the comments how it went, if you liked it or not. I feel like I should have asked people before I did this, but I didn't. Oh my gosh. I've heard that it's not supposed to burn. Oh, it kind of tingles a little bit, but also so does my mask. Oh, it really tingles. So does my mask from Drunk Elephant, my baby facial. Ooh. This is intense. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of nervous actually. So Drunk Elephant is 25% AHA. This one is 30, and then this is 2% and this is 2%. So this one has a higher percentage of AHAs, which is probably what is making my skin burn a little bit, but this is chemical exfoliation. Holy moly. Oh my gosh, okay. I don't think I like this. This is actually torture. I might be returning this. I know people get really good results with it. I get great results with the Drunk Elephant. If you liked this product, let me know. I'm not even gonna put it on my forehead because it burns so bad. So I know this Drunk Elephant mask is way more expensive. This is like $80, but I like it way better. Another mask that I really like is the Pharmacy Honey Potion mask. This is the opposite of those two masks. It's super calming. It's made with actual honey. It's got a magnetic scoop on it. You guys have seen me use it on my channel before. I use this every single week and I love it. Love it. I think it's been like 3 minutes. So I don't feel anything right now. Usually the burning and the tingling for me with the AHAs only lasts like a minute or so, but this one was just so intense. So I'm okay with it on my face for now, but I can't imagine putting it on my face again. This is a good look. Okay, I don't think it's been 10 minutes. I think it's maybe been 5 minutes, but I'm gonna take it off. I will say, like looking in the mirror at my skin and feeling my skin, it did its job. And I left it on for like 5 minutes. That makes me want to use it again. It's so cheap. Maybe I'll hang on to it, maybe I'll use it again, maybe I won't. I don't know. I really can't say, because I feel like it did a really good job. And it's so cheap. Okay, continuing on skincare. Curology. Next is just a simple moisturizer. I also add the tiniest bit, like the tiniest bit, you guys saw me do this morning, of this Holy Grail by Pharmacy. And I put it here and then on my eyelids. Just because, I know this is weird, I have briefly mentioned this, but I did randomly like get eczema as an adult. You can kind of see here where it's starting. This is where it always like starts to flare up. But as a result, my skin is just drier, and I feel like my eyelids have been dry and it's really weird, and right here is dry and it's really weird. I don't know. I just use this for extra moisture. And then this is what I use on my spots that have like little flare-ups. The last time this happened, it ended up spreading because I scratched it all over my face and it was awful. So I bought this stuff and I think it really helps. I'm also going to use this cookie dough lip scrub by Lush really quickly. It is good, you guys. And I just bought a new lip balm that I'm gonna put on downstairs. And then the last thing I do is for my cuticles, cuticle oil. I do this morning and night. You guys already saw me do it in the morning. That's my skincare routine. It is way more simple than it used to be, and this is the way I like it. Athletic shorts to cozy shorts. Alright, so these are my nails this time. Honestly, they kind of look like Sailor Moony, and I've been watching Sailor Moon lately, so I kind of love it. Anyways, this is a mood changing color. So this is like the warm version, what they are right now, but this is what happens when you put it into cold water. This is what they look like when they're kind of in between. And their cool color is more of a mauve color. You can see them changing. It's really hard to show on camera. This is the purpley color. It's already changing to orange so quick and it looks nude. Really like this nude color. It almost matches my skin tone. And the last thing I'm going to do is drink some BCAAs. Normally I would drink BCAAs at the very end of my workout or right after my workout because they help with muscle recovery, but since I was very excited for coffee this morning, I didn't do that. But that's okay because they're still gonna work no matter what time of day you drink them. But I feel like if I don't drink them right after my workout, drinking them before I go to bed is more beneficial in a way, because when we sleep our bodies recover. So there we go. This is the guava nectarine flavor. I've already talked about this in a previous video, but I do drink these every single day, even on recovery days, so days that I'm not working out, I will drink these. I do have the link in my description if you want to try them. I always appreciate you guys using my links. There's a ton of information for you guys in the description box always. You don't have to, but I do appreciate it. It does help me, so thank you. Also, can we talk about how the grow light in my kitchen makes my kitchen look like a Seven Rings music video? Like, I actually kind of love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 12:08.
Alright you guys, it's officially after midnight. I've been staying up way too late every single night. I know it. My husband is night shift. I kind of can't help it. So I usually just stay up and wait for him, and I think we're gonna watch another episode of The Tiger King when he gets home. Thank you guys so much for watching, spending the day with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments what you think, what you're going through, what you're feeling right now, any book recommendations you have. All of that, leave it down there for me. I love seeing you guys down there in the comments. Like this video and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one.